Hi, my name is Christopher Mitchell, and today we will be reviewing the Fantastic Four film. I was watching it yesterday. I have a lot of thoughts and opinion on this movie. So let's get to it. All right, so the Fantastic Four is made up of four heroes. Go figure, Fantastic Four. Um, the first one is Mr. Fantastic. He have the ability of stretching, and then you have the Invisible Woman. She can make herself invisible, make objects invisible. She also got force fields, and then you have the Human Torch, which is my favorite. He have the ability to set himself on fire, control fires, and fly. And then you have the Thing, made up of rock, a very strong character. All right, so this movie does not take place on the main Earth of Marvel Cinematic Universe. It is a completely different Earth. I believe the Fantastic Four is the only superheroes on this Earth. They never mention any other teams or any other superheroes like Captain America, Iron Man, or Black Widow. None of them get mentioned, so I figured that they don't exist on this Earth, and we are on Earth. I believe 818, and the Marvel Cinematic Universe Earth is 616 or 199999. Marvel has been kind of confusing over the years on which Earth it is, and plus Sony's not helping with them completely saying a different Earth as well. All right, so the movie takes place a couple of years after the Fantastic is Fantastic. Is after they all got their powers. They had been being a superhero for like some time, and then not too long after that, a couple of years in after that, is where the movie really takes place, and the Silver Surfer show up on Earth. She's there to basically warn them that Galactus is on his way to eat their planet, basically. And so they go off into deep space to try to talk to Galactus, try to convince him to not to not come to Earth to eat that planet, perhaps go to another planet. And so going there, he realized that Sue Storm, the Invisible Woman, she is pregnant, and the baby is a very strong cosmic being that it can help him not be hungry anymore. He can consume the baby and he can actually go to sleep for once. Of course, they declined. They was not gonna let him just take their baby from him. So of course, after going back to Earth, they come up with a strategy to stop Galactus. I have no complaints about this movie. I walked in hearing a lot of complaints about the end of the movie wasn't good. I think the end of the movie was actually really good. It had a lot of action. We saw Galactus on Earth, and man, he is huge. It is. I mean, everyone knows how gigantic Galactus is, but to see him in the city and just towering over buildings was in a way kind of scary. And there was a scene, him fighting Mr. Fantastic that was like very scary. And I thought that was a very interesting way what they did there. It was kind of getting into like almost horror like theme, or at least for me it was. It wasn't really horror, but it was like you watch him, Mr. Fantastic, go through this very particular fight with with Galactus, and it brings fear. Like I was on the edge of my seat at times, especially towards the end of the movie, not sure what was going to happen next. I think all the actors did an amazing job with each of the characters. I think I said earlier before that Human Torch is my favorite character, so I was kind of worried about that. I think he did an alright job. I think I like the Chris Evans version of of Human Torch a little bit better, but otherwise it was really good. I was really worried about the actor who plays Mr. Fantastic. I was worried about that. I didn't think he was going to do that good of a job, but actually a lot more better. I walked out thinking, okay, I actually now see him as Mr. Fantastic. So I walked in thinking, this doesn't feel like Mr. Fantastic. I'm so used to him playing more goofier roles, maybe. I think the one of the best characters of the film was the Invisible Woman. the actress that played her, she played her perfectly. She played her very sympathetic and also very strong at the same time. And then you have the Thing. The Thing was very it was a very interesting character. He was very interesting in the way they portray him as well. I also enjoy him a lot. So of course I like to rate all my movies. So if I have to rate Fantastic Four, it will have to be full price. I think there's a great movie. I think it's a great movie once again to go see with a family or friend, especially someone that is super into Fantastic Four. There is a post credit scene. No, there's two post credit scenes. The first one is important. The second one is not important. The second one is basically, should I even say it here? I think about it. Should I be spoiling? This is spoil. Yeah, I guess it's a spoiler review. The movie has been out for a while, so yeah, I will spoil it. The second post credit scene is them basically showing the cartoon within the movie, which is something they hinted at a couple of times throughout the movie. The Thing basically said he doesn't says that line. It's clobbering Tom. He doesn't really say that in real life, but in the cartoon it says it a lot. And then the first credit scene leads right into Avengers Doomsday. So basically, it's 4 years after the events of the movie, and we see the offspring of Mr. Fantastic and Invisible Woman. No, a kid a little bit more older, and Sue Storm, she walks out the room, and then she has this sick feeling like maybe someone's in the room, and she comes back and she sees Doctor Doom talking to her kid. We don't get to see his face. He's kneeling down, his mask in his hand, and he's talking to their kid. Wow, look at that. You made it to the end of the video. You might as well hit the like button, subscribe, follow us on social media, and I can't wait to see you guys on the next video.